Welcome to Wordwatchers Weekly, the 7th edition for the week 5 to 11 June 2024. One of the first words that caught my attention that week was litigation, and this I found in the Hindu. And the definition: the artful settlement of complex disputes during litigation. So a portmanteau word, litigation. And this was in the context of US-India poultry dispute. So we have all heard of warp speed, but when I saw this headline in the Hindu, from warp speed to reset, the state of India-US ties, I decided to check the definition of warp speed, and I found that it related to the original Star Trek series, relating to faster than light speed. Another portmanteau word from the Hindu: skimflation, in the context of why cocoa prices are driving people nuts, by Satarupa Paul. So the idea of skimflation, wherein manufacturers substitute their recipes with cheaper ingredients. Something in the news made me look up Mauna Loa, Hawaii's Mauna Loa, which is Earth's largest volcano. I think it was in the context of this. The largest volcano in the known universe as of now is Olympus Mons on planet Neptune. It is 100 times larger than Hawaii's Mauna Loa. I came across this idea of a therapy dog, which is different from the other kind of assisting dogs, in that it provides affection, comfort, and support to people who visit places such as hospitals or retirement homes, nursing homes, schools, libraries, hospices, or disaster areas. Assistant dogs are trained to assist specific patients with their daily needs. I was also intrigued to find that the United Nations had declared 2025, next year, as a year of quantum science, which would be observed year-long worldwide through activities aimed at increasing public awareness on the importance of quantum science and its applications. So the reason for this was given because the next year will be a century since the German physicist Werner Heisenberg published a famous paper laying the foundation stone of what would come to be called quantum mechanics, for which he won, not exactly for that, for a related paper for which he won the Nobel Prize for Physics 7 years later, when he devised his famous uncertainty principle. And finally, the green beard effect, an interesting name, a thought experiment used in evolutionary biology to explain selective altruism among individuals of a species. The idea was proposed by William D. Hamilton, and the name was taken from Richard Dawkins' The Selfish Gene. I have a green beard and I'll be altruistic to anyone else with a green beard. A very telling image to explain the concept of selective altruism. Martin Amis was remembered that week in the context of his recent death, and literary giant was remembered by celebrities who knew him in an atmosphere of laughter more than tears, reflecting his own comedic soul. And finally, in what might be called his word, this article in the Hindu by Geeta Doctor on the 2024 Women's Prize for Fiction, two narratives by the author Peace Anchomedi. But what caught my attention was the word Ubuntu, which is, according to Geeta Doctor, the epigrammatic term that Nelson Mandela used to explain his philosophy of inclusiveness. or the oneness of humanity. I am because of who we all are. So Ubuntu was perhaps quite relevant to the context of open spaces. That's all for this week. See you next week. Thank you.